going on, everybody? This is Alex from the Stock Operator channel, and in this video I'm going to go over 10 stocks that are set up to do really well in this new bull run. If that's what you're into, stick around. All right, so in this video I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I get 10 new stocks every week, but actually this week I'm going to keep the same 10 stocks. So if you've already seen last week's video, you guys can basically just check out my new thoughts on these same 10 stocks. But if you guys, is this your first time watching this video? These are 10 stocks for you guys that are going to do well in this bull run. The first stock I want to talk about is Alcoa. We mentioned it last week when it was breaking out, and it's breaking out right now. This thing, I mean, we're about to start QE, so I think materials are going to do really well. And this thing's just making a run for this all-time high right here. So, I think maybe this week it can kind of pull back, go a little bit sideways, and then make another move to the upside. All right, our next stock is BWXT. This is a nuclear name. These guys already have contracts for nuclear submarines, and the nuclear theme has kind of been hit recently, but this one is actually one of the strongest, in the group as the stocks have pulled back. It's a little bit less of a high flyer. It doesn't really move as much as the other ones, but it's nice to have something in that theme that's it moves decently, but it's not crazy heat. All right, our third stock is CDE. This is a gold miner, and we outlined this thing last week, and basically it's right where we outlined it last week, and it's just setting up even better right now. We actually purchased this thing yesterday on this candle right here. If this thing can get above this anchor VWAP right here in the 50-day, or sorry, quarterly anchored VWAP, it can make another run for the upside, because we were going to get something like an AG. The silver miners are doing a lot better than, say, the gold miners, but if this thing gets some steam, I think CDE will do really well. Our fourth stock is CLS. This is Celestica. This is another high flyer. This is a very strong stock at all-time highs. It is getting a little bit volatile in this range, and it tried to break out, and it's kind of coming back in, which is one kind of symbol that it could be weakening here. So it's something to keep an eye on, but it's doing really well today. And Nasdaq's not as much as up as much as IWM, but if the Nasdaq starts going again, this should be a really nice stock to have. All right, our fifth stock is EXE. This is a natural gas producer similar to EQT, basically same industry group, same stock. But EXE is a little bit nicer for options because they're cheaper and it moves the same. So it makes sense to trade this name, but this is at an all-time high breakout. They tried to pull it back yesterday, and it's getting it all back on low volume. That's exactly what you want to see at this level. We think that it's going to actually make a nice move here to the upside. This is JLW Corning Corp. They do stuff with glass, fiber optics. So this is another very strong stock in the AI theme. And it's right here at the quarterly moving average. It's at the top of this bar and the lower end of this bar. So these control bars. So any moment now, this thing is squeezing right here. It could break out to the upside. That's what we, continuation of the move that it's already had. But it could break down. It's a explosive stock, this one. All right, our sixth stock is Jabil. These guys do manufacturing of parts and stuff like that. And this thing kind of been going sideways for a while. I think this actually could be a really nice one. It's breaking here right above all these key moving averages. And it's overtaking these two bars, similar to other stocks that we talked about, those two bars, but it's very strong. And all-time high breakout for JBL in the right industry group. All right, our next stock, I actually purchased this one today. This is NXT, Next Power. This is a solar name. They do solar tracking and stuff like that. But it's a very strong solar name, pulling back to the quarterly moving average for the first time. Second time in this uptrend, and it can at least, get back to all-time highs. That'll be the first target, but then see what happens after that. Our second to last stock is PWR. This is Quanta Services. These guys are basically the builder of all these electric grids for AI data centers and around, the nation anyways. But there's a lot of growth in power right now, and this thing has just been kind of chomping around here. And we think, with this candle right here, upside reversal above all these key moving averages, all-time high breakout is ready for this name. And our last stock is actually a stock that we wanted to get today, but we kind of missed it. If we look at this 3-minute chart here, it kind of pulled back this morning. I was going to buy it, but I was just busy. But this TTMI, we're already in it, but we want to keep adding to it as much as we can if it dips at all, and it just got gobbled up here. So this is another all-time high breakout that we're keeping an eye on. And so with that, those are the 10 stocks for this week. Nothing really changed. Account's doing really well. If you guys follow us on the account update videos, and yeah. Hey, if you like the video, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. It really, really helps the channel. And if you guys have any questions or comments, if some of your stocks you guys are already checking out are in the list that I provided here, hey, feel free to leave a comment here, and I'd love to get back to you guys. So with that, I'll see you guys on Friday's account update video. Cheers.